Hi there, it's Dan and Joe from ShopTo, and we're
Uh,
here to review Street Fighter 5.
exclusive for now, isn't it?
PlayStation and PC. It's never coming to Xbox ever, apparently.
Ever?
No, never ever.
I
There
think
you go.
this review will let you know if the Xbox fans have been missing out, I suppose.
I think they will be missing out, to be honest. It's a really, really good game. I mean, I'm not a sort of disclaimer here. I'm not a massive Street Fighter. I mean, the thing is, we review a lot of games. It's just the nature of what we do. We review an awful lot of games. Some we're fans of, some we're not. I wouldn't say I'm not a fan of Street Fighter, but I wouldn't say I'm also a sort of
Cut to the chase.
aficionado.
Rubbish. That's it. Just say you're rubbish.
Well, I think I'm getting there.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I'm not. I think it's a brilliant game. That's cutting to the chase. Like I say, I'm not like a mega Street Fighter fan, so I don't really know a lot of the sort of deep parts about it. But obviously, I can pick it up and play more like a casual player of it.
I used to think I was good at these games, and then I went to because I grew up playing on Street Fighter 2 and Turbo and Champions, whatever, on the arcades and the 16 bits, and then I went to an arcade about 10 years ago in Brighton, and my word, I got absolutely destroyed. So yeah, I think there's now a totally different generation that are just so much better at playing fighting games than I ever will be.
I'm just trying to explain. I mean, it's the sort of game though you can just jump in. I mean, I've played them in the past, so I know little bits and pieces about them. But you can just jump in this one, and obviously just like you can any of them, and just get going. Start on easy, build your way up, figure out how to do all the special moves and stuff. And it's a brilliant game. I mean, let's kind of take a step back though to the beginning. I mean, flicking through the menus to begin with, you kind of discover more of what's missing than what's actually in the game.
I've noticed this before,
That's the problem at the moment. I mean, like for instance, when you complete this sort of story mode, which is a kind of loose story mode, what it is like it's a comic book style. So you have the sort of still images and the voiceovers, and then you go to the fights, and there's one of these for each of the 16 characters, and you do about 4 fights, and then that's you 100% completed it. And then when you complete each of them, you get to unlock the sort of corresponding story mode costume, which you can buy in the store. But the problem is the store's not out yet. So you complete all these, but there's no store.
So when you say buying store, is this like actually handing cash over, or are you earning points in the game?
Oh no, you sort of earn points in the game,
good,
but
good.
you unlock these costumes.
Right, okay.
But obviously you've unlocked them, but you can't buy them yet because the store's not there. And then it's also the same with the challenge mode, which includes sort of 4 sub modes: battle tips, trials, targets, and extra battle. But none of these are out yet. So
Is that a wonder?
Challenge mode is sort of greyed out, so obviously that's not something we can really talk about. These are coming out at separate points, and then there's also a proper story mode coming out with all the animation and stuff, what you would expect. Now generally you get the animation and stuff, everything you'd expect. That's coming out in June.
It's not finished.
It does feel like it's not finished. And also there's also like the the online mode, which is also, I think the online mode only supports up to 2 players at the moment, and 8-player lobbies are coming later on. So the lobbies.
The fact that it works is good. I mean, having extra lobbies is going to be great in the long run, but
the online works.
Yeah, I find it strange that they're sort of releasing a game and then a few weeks or so later on adding more to it. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's strange, but it does feel kind of like Sony's gone, here's the release date, and Capcom's went, oh, it's not quite ready, and Sony's just went, oh well, release this later. That's kind of what it feels like, but, I mean...
Take that into account, does that affect the enjoyment of the game?
Nah. I mean, because to be honest, you've still got this sort of comic book style sort of story mode, which I was talking about. You've got the survival mode, you've got versus mode, you've got training, you've got online play, so you've still got a fair bit of meat in the bone, shall we say, to play around with, which is fun. I mean, the story mode doesn't take long, it takes seconds really to complete all them. But I quite like the survival mode. I've been quite enjoying that. Now there's like the good thing about survival mode is it gets you seeing what all the environments are like, because there's got 11 environments altogether. I think it is. There's got one that's sort of based in a sort of what looks like a London train station. There's one that's sort of bustling sort of Chinese streets. You've got this weird grid one where you're just in this room, which is just a grid.
Right, like a VR room or something.
And yeah, you've got waterfalls and alleys in India and all sorts, and some of them are destructible too, so you're knocking people through walls and stuff. But what I like about the survival mode is when you fight, you'll start in round one obviously, and when you fight you lose health, but that health you'll need to sort of go into round two and you'll still have the health you lost.
So every hit you get takes a little chance of you getting killed.
So you can actually spend points you've earned in survival mode before you start the next fight, so that you can replenish your health.
Cool.
Or so you can sort of add special moves and add to your sort of V gauge, which is a sort of new thing. The V gauge is a sort of gauge that's made up for V reversals, which is a sort of new counter attack which is unique for each character, and also what's that one called, V trigger, which is a sort of power up, or it's sort of unique to each character as well. So pulling these off, I mean, I'm not a massive Street Fighter aficionado, but pulling these off I found quite easy actually. So you obviously look up the combinations by going in the menu. You can, if you don't know what they are already, I had to do that. So you look them up, and then pulling them off is quite easy, and then I love the special moves when you just kind of pull it off and then the whole screen just changes while the animation takes place and you just kick the opposition's butt. It's brilliant. Oh, so I've actually played it loads. I've been really enjoying it actually. So I mean, I've not really played it. I played online quite a few times and I was searching about trying to find people, but I think a lot of that's unfinished.
Right.
But I played a few ranked matches and a few unranked and got my butt handed to me, so I need to practice a bit more. But yeah, everything I've played so far, I've just found it really fun and really enjoyable. And the fact that those modes are missing hasn't really bothered me. I mean, there's 16 characters, 11 environments, you can play online. There's that cracking survival mode and there's the little story mode. So I mean, yeah, I've just thought it was brilliant.
So there's 16 characters. I mean, what are the familiar faces in the lineup? Is there any new ones?
Ken, Ryu, all the familiar faces are there. All the ones I kind of know from the past. So yeah, it seems really good.
Have they changed the art style much from the previous games at all?
The art style is actually quite surprising to me. I mean, I think they've tried to make it look a bit more realistic, but it's still got that sort of cell shaded sort of look to it, and it just looks cracking. So it does. It's so colourful and so bright, and the frame rate's smooth as butter as well. So
that's a vital thing, I think, especially for Street Fighter games.
Yeah. So I mean, everything about it, I just think it's great. I mean, it's a little disappointing that it does feel like it's a little half finished. But if you just want to play it for the sake of playing Street Fighter and a new Street Fighter at that, then yeah, it's really good. I really like it. So yeah.
Well, it looks like Xbox fans are going to be a bit jealous of this one for a while, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they will. If they're fighter fans, yeah, I think they will, because it is really good, and I'm sure it's only going to get better as well.
Cool.
There we go. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.